What's up everyone, it's your boy Chris here for another episode of Outer Space Reviews. We are doing another box opening, but it's not just any box opening. This is actually, shock, surprise, part 3 of the I've waited a year Panda-emic Special. These items, a lot of them were pre-ordered way back in early 2020, even late 2019. When they were finally released, some of the items that I got had some batteries in it, because at the time I didn't know that DHL did not ship things with batteries in them. So they have been waiting for a very, 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 very long time in a dark warehouse somewhere deep in Japan. The reason why I didn't get shipped SAL, like the other 4 boxes in the previous parts, is because of this little hand right here, and because of this. These were from an Ichiban Kuji from mid 2020. Here's the Ichiban Kuji that they're from. The reason why they couldn't ship the parcel is because of the packaging for this item. It was actually legit this big. I only paid like under 10 bucks for this thing, and they're like, yeah, due to the size, we can't ship your parcel. And I was like, okay, I'll leave it. But then I was like, when I shipped the other parcels from parts 1 and 2, they're like, yeah, we can ship this parcel DHL. I was like, oh, it should be fine. It was not fine. I paid over $100 to get this shipped here. This guy got here way before the other parcel did. Things I do. Let's get into the box. AmiAmi, why is there a hole in my box again? This box was shipped 2 months after parts 1 and 2 arrived. I only received this one a few days ago. Very happy to get into it, and get into it I shall. Lucky there's not too much expensive stuff in my parcel. Hopefully. I have a pen. I have another pen. Gundam pen. Director San waited a year for 2 Gundam pens. Son Goku. This is the Goku Kaioken version, circa the Frieza saga. So you can technically use it during the Saiyan saga against your Vegeta things, but the costume that he's wearing, it's more what he was wearing on Namek, because on Goku's gi on the back, it's the kanji for Son Goku. During the Saiyan saga, he has the King Kai symbol on his back. The cool thing about this Goku figure, we've already had a Kaioken figure before, but this one's in the 2.0 model. The original Kaioken was a Comic-Con and Tamashii Nations exclusive, but it didn't come with the Super Saiyan-esque standing uppy hair. It only came with the 1 head and a few faces. This one comes with 2 heads and a few faces, which makes it more interesting and a bit more posable. So it's more of him going like, ah, instead of just like a, makes it a bit more vibrant and exciting. But also to go with that, at the same time, on the Tamashii effects line, they released rocks. No, they released the red energy effect. Now previously they have released the blue and yellow energy effects. You can be cheeky and mix the yellow and the red ones together for the Super Saiyan God Goku figure that's already out, or the new one from the Comic-Con at Home event that's happening this year in 2021. Or you can use it for Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Finally got them, and now you can first skin you whenever I open that box up. Now, this figure I originally missed pre-ordering, because its pre-order went up the night I arrived in Japan in 2019. I arrived in Japan at 6 p.m. Japanese time, but the pre-orders went up at 5 p.m. and by then they had already sold out. So I was absolutely devastated. I did manage to pre-order it eventually at a significant cost, which I don't normally like doing, but I'm very glad I now have this part of my collection. It is the Iron Spider Final Battle version. Now I did get the original Iron Spider figure art, which is right over here. And yeah, as you can see, this one's more of a metallic gloss to it, while this one was very matte. The spider legs in this packaging weren't very accurate, while these ones were accurate to the movies. Did the update, put it under the Final Battle edition. They gave you the Peter Parker, Tom Holland head and some additional effects, some new eyes. So it comes with the kill mode eyes, and it also comes with a new webbing effect where it's like a bigger swinging effect, or he's using it to catch someone on and then chuck them around. But the other thing that it comes with, that everyone was excited to get, that's the nano gauntlet. So you can reenact the scene where Peter's running around, or where Spider-Man's running around with it. You can give it to another Avenger, like the Captain Marvel figure, or you can also put it on one of the Hulk figures because it will fit on the hand. Alternatively, I believe you can also put it on the Thanos. Very happy to finally add this into my collection. The only one I'm waiting for, which I have ordered, is the stealth suit, the full black one, the spider monkey costume. That's what we'll call it. Every year they have the Tamashii Nations event. This is from the 2019 one. This, what is it? It's Kamen Rider Build Trial Form Rabbit Dragon. So it's his gold and silver version that we only saw at the end of the series. There we go. So this, as I said, it appeared at the end of the build series, like the last episode. Was only in it for about less than 20 seconds, so it's a blink or you'll miss it type moment. The main reason I want it, not because it's exclusive, comes with a to scale Pandora box. So I can pose that with pretty much any of the Build SH figure arts that I have, including the Evol figure. So Evol Cobra, that would be pretty cool. He's just like, ha 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 ha. Did I spend unnecessary money just to get this for a little prop? Yeah, I did. But at the same time, I do have most of the Build figures. I am missing a few at this point because of the inability to pre-order and premium Bandai as effectively as I used to back in the day. Irregardless, still happy to add this one to the collection. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, I've just noticed now. I believe I thought I was getting a A. No, it's a B+, so they've opened it on both sides. They've looked at it while we're here. We've looked at it and gone, hey, that cool it is. Cool that is. And then chucked it back into the boxes. Now, let's get into the electronical things. In 2018, they celebrated the 20th Heisei Kamen Rider series. Along with the new Kamen Rider, they also started releasing some old belts under the 20th anniversary line. So with that, we got from Kamen Rider W, the Rosto Driver with the Skull memory and the Eternal memory. As someone that was able to pick up the Eternal Shinkocho Seiho, this is going to be an excellent display piece once I have some room to display this behind the Shinkocho Seiho Eternal, going all whoosh, with his cape flowing everywhere. I never had one of these back in the day. I did get some of the other W stuff. Wasn't quick enough to get them, and then they kind of went up in price. So it is essentially the same item as what was released back in the day, except it didn't come with the Skull memory. The Skull memory you had to buy separately with the Skull Magnum when that was released around the time of the W and Decade movie, which was released around December 2009, almost 10 years ago. And then people were like, oh, but I don't have a driver to go with it. And then they released the Lost Driver for Eternal to go with Skull later in 2010 when the W movie came out. And then people fell in love with Eternal. Some didn't, and others did, but also Skull, pretty cool. So this one's a B conditioned item. It has been resealed, but I am definitely happy to have it because it's going to be a display piece, and I was just keen as being to actually receive it. Got it for cheap too. Just had to wait a year for it. From Kamen Rider 01, another belt, something I wanted for a long time, but as usual, always too slack to buy it. And also because of the pandemic, wasn't able to procure it easily enough. We have the Metsubo Jinrai Force Riser, including the Sting Scorpion Progress Key. Now this is definitely something I've wanted for a long time, because after doing the whole collecting all the ride watches in Kamen Rider Zio, I was thinking about getting all the Progress keys from Kamen Rider 01. On the journey, I had to get this belt just to get the Sting Scorpion. In the end, it turns out that, yeah, you need it for, if you want to cosplay as Jin, because then you'll need his belt, or if you want to do Aruto turning into Kamen Rider 001, which is a funny name, which was exclusive to the Kamen Rider Zio, Kamen Rider 01, Reiwa, the first generation movie in late 2019. There we go, I got it. You can also use it to transform to Kamen Rider Naki or to transform into Kamen Rider Ikazuchi. So you're gonna have to get the Dodo Progress key in the special set, along with Naki's key in the Ames Memorial set that came out. And also, especially for Ikazuchi, you're gonna need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, well, at least 5 Progrise key holders sets to get 10, but you're only going to use 9, and then get all the Progrise keys to do that thing that he did in that episode where he just went. But I don't think I have to or need to in that. I'll just get the more expensive. I just have to get the more expensive Metsubo Jinrai Memorial set. Nah, I'm just happy enough to get this one finally. Final item in today's box opening of part 3-ness. Another electronic item. It is part of a belt, not the full belt, and it is also a final form. Final forms are one of the things I love collecting also, along with the belt and other collectibles for it. Kamen Rider 01. It is the Kamen Rider 02 Progrise key and 02 driver unit. You could also purchase the unit set with the belt. They had a special set for it, but of course, someone who eventually got it, I was like, nah, I'll just get this one because it'd be more smaller and compact, easier to ship. How wrong I was. You replace one of the pieces of the Hiden 01 driver with the 02 unit piece, and then you can transform into 02. Or you can get a whole bunch of 01 drivers, like a certain someone that I know, and customize all your belts to transform into different people. Very happy to finally add 02, 01's upgrade to 02 to the collection. Now I have to focus on Saber. After patiently waiting over a year, finally happy that they're all a part of the collection now. Thank you so much for watching part 3 of the Panda-emic Special. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy what we do, because it helps us grow. Just do it. Just do it. Just like it, like it, like it, like it. We got Instagram, we got Twitter, and we got Facebook. And don't forget, you can always go onto our Outer Space store. Catch you later. Bye.